Yeah, hello, Christy. How are you doing?
Hi, Jessica. Good afternoon. It's afternoon, yes. Good afternoon.
Good
How are you?
afternoon. I'm fine. Where are you at the moment?
I'm in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State, Nigeria.
Of
For very
course.
soon, I'll be in Canada.
Of course, we use in Nigeria. Yeah, we'll get there soon. So it's a privilege having you as a guest in a HopefulMe call
I'm
today.
not a guest. I don't know why you're calling me a guest.
A guest, I invited you, right? To the video, so a guest. Maybe the next video, you don't want to invite me. So
Whatever.
I'm right here in the city of Enugu State. And then for those that are tuning into this channel, this is HopefulMe, and we're having our first podcast for the year. And I'm privileged to be with Christy Ude, one of our team leaders. And she's right here at the city of Uyo, and she's glad to have us too. Please hope you are glad to have all our guests watching us. Okay. So we're talking about HopefulMe team for the year. The team says next level. Level. So I think it's something we need to talk about, because all activities this year has to tend towards our team. And since it makes the next level, it means before the year runs out, by the grace of God, we will be getting to the next level. So if you're in a lower level before the end of the year,
you're supposed to be evolving.
And in every other area of your life, both academically, spiritually, financially, and all around. So that's going to be our topic for today. So what do you think about this team? How do you think we can achieve this goal of getting to the next level? Or how does it affect us as individuals? Because we need to understand what this next level means for us to run with it. So from your own point of view, what do you think about the team? And how do you as a person to get to the next level? So over to you.
Okay. When you talk about next level, I think it basically just means, like you've already said, going from one, I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm back. So it means basically going from one level to another and moving from one stage to another. Basically, that's what it means. It's sort of leveling up. I think another way we can put it is leveling up. Yes, another is leveling up. Basically, I was at level 2. At the end of the year, it's expected that I am at level 3, I am at level 4, level 5, whatever it is. So I think that it basically just means setting things, setting goals, setting objectives, setting strategies that takes you from one step to another. Like, you know, when you are climbing like a staircase, you are moving from one step to another. So basically, I think that that's really what it is. Basically, leveling up, going from one stage to another, especially in the positive than in the negative, because we can talk of next level and then people are like, well, some people can get to the next level in whatever bad thing that they are doing or in whatever negative thing that they are doing, if you get my point. And then you can talk about next level also in the positive aspect, say possible personal growth or development. Maybe you used to have a B in your courses and then you decide that you want to be better than that, and then you put in all the work to level up on that. It could be in your finances, getting more jobs, getting more certifications that could qualify you for a better job so that your finances could increase, sort of. So all of those things. So that's why I said it can be positive, it can be negative. But I think that when we talk about next level, it looks more positive than negative. But honestly, there is also the negative of next level, really. So I think basically leveling up, we're taking one step ahead, taking one yes, one step ahead. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, thank you so much. You've given a very good exposition about this. And you mentioned key things that are important to me and then to most persons that will be listening to this podcast. One of the things you mentioned is objectives. You have to have plans laid out
Yes.
to get to this next level. Not just something that happens. You have to be deliberate with what you do, with intentions that you want to scale up and level up. And then you also mentioned next level on the negative. Just the way things are difficult in our country. We're actually going to the next level in terms of hardship and with the cost of things. We are actually on, but we are the highest level. We are actually going higher and higher with the way the price of things are rocketing in the market and all. But I believe
you don't have to be pessimistic like that.
No. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm just saying the reality. But I said, we have to be positive to that. We as a nation get to the next level in a positive way. That's one of our goals for the year. I think our leaders too have that in mind. And it's something that we have to do as a nation collectively. We have to deliberate about it in what we do as individuals. We have to be sure that we do things that will help us and also help our nation. Also, you mentioned about academic level up. I know most of our audiences are students. So I think as students too, we need to be conscious of our academic life. If your CGPA used to be a 3 point, you should aim for a 4 point. I know most times it might look difficult. It might look like it's an impossible task. If you're looking at your current academic performance, the carryovers and all that, but we have to put in the effort and aiming for next level. There's this quote I saw by Les Brown, I think. He said, aim for the moon. Even if you miss, you land among the stars. So most times when you aim high, you may not actually get that height you're looking for, but you see yourself going to different level, a high level. So I think that summarizes our team for the year. So what are your final thoughts and encouragement to people who want to get to the next level?
Okay. My final thoughts and encouragement would be that, to be honest, it's easy for you to feel pressured, right? That I have to actually achieve something, or I have to do something different. I mean, you might see your friends doing so good, doing so well, and you're like, why are they doing so well and I'm just stagnant in my life? You get? And so you might really feel pressure to want to level up. It's not a bad thing, right? But what is important is that you are doing it at your own pace, because everybody has their own pace of growth. Everybody has their own pace of development. You cannot measure your own with someone else's own.
Yeah.
So in as much as you're saying that it's a year of level up, of higher level or next level, which is so important, by the way. It's important that you understand that you have a pace and you have your own strengths. You have the way you should go about it. The way other people go about it might not work for you, right? You shouldn't allow yourself to be pressured by yourself, and you shouldn't even allow others pressure you. So it's important that while you want to get to the next level or a higher level, you should set realistic goals. I know I've mentioned goals before, but set realistic goals. Set goals that are actually attainable and achievable. I mean, somebody will say, I want to be better in my finances, right? And then they can say, oh, I want to make 1 million naira in 1 month. And you're like, how do you want to do that? It's not a bad goal, honestly. It's not a bad financial next level up thing, but it's the strategy that matters. I mean, you might see somebody that did it and got it in 1 month, and you now say because if someone else had done it, you want to do it. Fine, it's not a bad thing to want to do, but you need to have a strategy as to how you would do that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with school too. Same thing with a person. And you tell yourself that you want to read 20 books in 1 month, and you know that it's not possible, but because you've seen someone else do it, you think that you can also do it. It's not like you can't do it, but I think that while we want to grow, while we want to level up, understanding ourselves is very important, so that we grow at a pace that we are comfortable with, and we grow at a pace that we are actually okay with, so that we don't feel pressure. Because by the time you start to do something more because you see other people doing it than you doing it for yourself, it gets very exhausting, very, very exhausting. So it's important to actually now ask yourself, this level of, am I doing it for myself, or am I doing it because I'm seeing other people doing it? It's important to level up, honestly. It's important to get to the next level. I advise everybody that you can't just remain where you are for the rest of your life. That's no growth, that's stagnancy. You have to grow. But when you want to grow, ask yourself the right questions. Ask yourself, what is motivating this growth? What is making me want to take this path? All of those things are important, because they eventually shape your decisions and shape everything that you have to go through at the end of the time, or at the end of the year. So setting your pace is important. Understanding yourself is also important. Not feeling pressured is also very, very important. And the pressure may not even come from outside. It might look like it's from outside, but internal pressure from your own self, from your own life too. Yes. So yeah. So that's like, I think my final words sounded more like an entire podcast.
Yeah, most issues like this are very sensitive. They're not things you just say a line and you end it there. You need to elaborate what you mean, so people don't misunderstand it. And what you said is true. Mm-hmm. There's no rush, there's no pressure. As you are like me for the... What did you say?
And there's no one way, there's no one like particular way to it. That somebody took a particular route does not mean that could be your route. So
yeah, that's also true. So all we are saying in essence is your journey to the next level is a personal journey. You understand? Yes, exactly. You need to know the things you need to know, things you need to do. Most times, getting to the next level may not really be improving your finances. Probably could be stopping a bad habit that is eating up the finances you have already. Some of us have bad spending habits. No matter how much you make, we'll still spend it. So there are things you need to look out for in your life that relates more to you, and you work on those things. And like she said, there's no pressure. Don't tell yourself, if I don't get to this next level, I'll kill myself, or I will quit for this. Just take it easy. Just take it easy. There's no pressure. But you still need to give yourself a little bit of push, so you don't feel reluctant and complacent. So I think that's all from us today. And Chris, I want to thank you for coming online to join this podcast, and for your lovely smile. And
Don't say okay. Stop it there.
No, I'm trying to go to the next level now by admiring you now. What was it? All right, so thank you. I would continue with other episodes of this podcast. So I'd like you to subscribe and comment, like, and also stay hopeful. See ya.
Yes, and follow us on. You did not mention that you should follow us on our social media now.
Yeah, that's common sense. Please follow. Whenever I see this video, just like the video.
It's common sense. Even though you still have to mention it.
Okay. So Chris said I should tell you in particular, that you should follow us on social media. Just search HopefulMe on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere.
I'm following you everywhere now. I'm following HopefulMe everywhere. Why are you calling my name?
No, I said like Christy said, we all, like the viewers should,
Okay.
be like Christy,
Okay.
following us everywhere. And I think that should be all. So thank you guys. See you same time, same station, different gists. Bye.
Bye.